Hey, good morning, everybody. George Moorhead with Bentley Properties. And today is Saturday, which is technically the beginning of the third day of the stay at home by our gubernatorial requirement. Now, I am pretty sure that many of you, like me, have a hard time staying home because really I thought, okay, I can spend part of my day working still from home, since there's a lot of things that we still do for clients and whatnot. But then I thought, you know what? I can sneak away and go fishing, get a little fly fishing in. And then I was duly advised that they shut down all fishing. So now what the heck do I do? Can't go out to the state parks, can't chase people down the streets, not like some, zombie apocalypse. But anyway, I'm just kidding. So hopefully you guys are surviving staying at home because that's a tough one for me. So it is awesome to be able to get into my office where there is nobody and give you guys a quick update and, really more importantly, let you guys know what's going on today. What is happening in today's real estate market, in financing, and how is the coronavirus, the COVID-19, how is it affecting what is going on? So we're going to go over that. So with that, if you can hear me, put it up there in the corner. Let me know. Send me a big wow, a big heart. If you can't hear me, definitely post a note. And we'll make sure that we fix any technical issues that we might have. But with that, let's talk a little bit about what our market is doing month over month so far. So right now, the number of available homes month over month throughout the Northwest MLS is actually up 23%. Now, many of you might be saying, well, yeah, George, gosh, we've got all of these people that are not able to go out and look at homes and they're not able to do anything. So the inventory should go up. Okay, to a degree, right? Now, month over month, our new listings, not the what number of homes are for sale, but the actual number of new listings that are online has gone up 34.7%. So that's actually pretty consistent since January. So that's a nice typical trend. We're also seeing that trend with what we call our typical spring market, minus our little 2-week little break here. Now, what's even more interesting is sales, or what we call sold listings. These are where, again, the buyer and the seller have mutually agreed to price and it has closed. And our sales are up 23.1% despite all of this. And again, we've been dealing with the coronavirus and some of its concerns all through March and part of February, which means our pending sales are up 15.8%. Now that number is actually down a tad bit from what it has been historically. So just at the end of last month, we were almost twice that number. Okay, so have things slowed down? Well, let's take a look over the last 5 days. So over the last 5 days in King County, there have been 483 new homes coming on market. There were 408 pending sales in the last 5 days. In Snohomish County, new listings up 186, pending properties up 171. New listings for Pierce were 222, and then of course pending were 244. So in the last 5 days, we have still seen a remarkable amount of activity, all things considered. So yes, people are being cautious. Yes, the last couple of days we have seen, a significant slowdown. However, the number of pending and sold have still continued. They say, George, what are you saying? I'm saying, listen, if you were already under contract, you and a seller or you and a buyer were under contract and with a close date that was still scheduled, you are still considered essential. Unlike me, I am non-essential, according to the governor. Now, personally, my wife thinks I'm essential. That's how she's able to stay home. However, so are you. if you are under contract, which means that you will do a digital signing. You will do a video type of Zoom type of signing process so that it's a little bit more remote. Every closing will be scheduled, but minus, maybe a 1 or 2 day delay, maybe a week delay, you will still close as planned. There is a new document out there, and it is specifically designed to allow for additional days for our little forced vacation. How's that? All right. I'm going to have Marie post this. And what this is a chart. Here's my Vanna White impersonation. And I actually put those numbers up there. What it's going to show you is our trend. This is funny. Doing our trend, I'm looking at what I'm doing here. There we go. And it's going to show where we were at last year. And then, of course, as we head up into the summer, because this is our spring market. And then, of course, after the July, as you can see, we always trend downward. And then, of course, you can see where we're starting to trend back upwards. Now, I'm going to have her post this as an image for you guys so you can see some of the numbers and what I'm reporting here. Again, we monitor these all the time so that we're looking at trends and we're forecasting 6 months, 12 months. Not only for builders, but for banks and, for different investors and including our clients to give them good feedback. How are we doing this? Right now, we're doing a lot of Zoom meetings. It's where we're able to go on and we can have, the most we've had is 10 people, but we can have up to 50 people on a call where we talk about what is trending, what's going on, what are the hottest investments, where are the best properties at, what's new on market that we need to prepare for when we're able to, quote unquote, come out of the house, to go ahead and start looking at homes in person. So we do a lot of virtual tours. We do a lot of 3D tours, both with our off-market sellers and with what is available in the Northwest MLS, what's coming on market, what's been reduced, what special concessions are being offered by some sellers that would be available to you that's only available to us, not available to the general public type of information. So if you're interested in the hot list, post it up in the corner. We'll send you a link so that you can watch and learn. And then if anything comes up that is really worthwhile, yes, we have digital signings and all of the really cool information is still available to be seen. We will just set a time to personally visit later. Now, let's talk about, I was chatting with Juliana Berg at Qualstar Credit Union and Dan Golden over at Cornerstone. And here's the thing. So today, 30-year pricing, 30-year mortgages, 3.5 to 3.875 with no points. Remember, this is also based on your credit score. So that's why we have a small range there. The better your credit score, the higher your credit score, the better your rate. So if you, right now, if you are looking at buying a house and you haven't got pre-qualified yet, it's free. And we'll post both Juliana and Dan Golden's information so you can see it. Make application, because if you are interested in saving money and you can improve your credit score by doing a couple of small tweaks, hey, you should do it, especially when there's no cost. All right, so a lot of them are doing what's called a no-touch loan. I shouldn't say a lot of them. A couple of them are doing no-touch loans. This is going to be very valuable for you guys, especially if you're doing a refinance, because Dan let me know that they're also doing what we call a drive-by appraisal. That means they're not going in your house. So if you're looking at doing a refinance, they're not going in your house. They're going to do a drive-by appraisal, make sure it's still standing. It doesn't look like, the shanty from some other place, right? And they're also doing video closings and video signings, which is awesome. That means that truly we may have actually become paperless. We've only been promising it for 15 years, but the coronavirus has kind of, pushed that forward a little bit more to say, hey, we can truly do all of this paperless, and here's a great way to do it. So if you have any questions, hey, post them up in the corner. We're still taking calls. The team is still out doing, well, I shouldn't say out, but they're still doing their work. We're doing a number of different Zoom meetings. We're helping people understand the real estate market, what to expect, where to go, And the best part is it's disease-free on Zoom. So there you go. And any of those fellow fishing buddies out there, sorry, man. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. What I was crestfallen, and because I thought I was going to go someplace fun like Lake Lanise or over by Rose's Lake, and that's not going to happen. Anyway, so with that, you guys have a beautiful day. Absolutely stay safe out there. And if you guys need anything, post it. If you hear of a friend or somebody who needs something, let us know. Okay, we are here for you guys, and we'll do everything we can, even if we're remote, to help you out. In the meantime, you guys have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you later. Thanks.